What's the deal, everybody? I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Black Renaissance. As you can see, I'm outside right now. I want to give y'all a quick update on my garden. It's been about a month since I, showed you what I had going on. So, of course, in these past few weeks, a lot has happened. Got some big things popping. If you haven't seen that first video, definitely go back and check it out so you can see where I started at. And, right now I'm going to show you where I'm at right now. All right, so this is a quick, I guess, overview of the full garden. It's a 10 by 10 plot. What I got going on right here. This is broccoli right here. Got 3 broccoli plants. I actually wanted to fill in this whole row, but things came up and got a little behind, so didn't get to fill it in. But these 3 definitely should be enough for me. This is actually my first time growing broccoli, so really didn't know what I was doing, so just kind of experimenting, going with the flow, doing my research, and so far, man, everything's been going pretty good. Now look, as you can see right here in the middle, got a big fat head of broccoli growing, and I actually didn't even notice at first, but as you can see right there, got a second head forming up under these leaves. Got a smaller head on this second plant. This one will probably be ready next week or so. This one, this bigger one, yeah, actually gonna cut this one out before I leave. So I'm gonna cut that out, put it in the freezer. And on this third plant, this one actually was ready a few days ago. This was my first broccoli harvest a few days ago. You can see right there in the middle where I cut it out. And once you cut it out, it'll still keep producing. It'll send up smaller heads of broccoli on the side. So I don't know if you can see down in here, right in the middle. That's a smaller piece of broccoli that just started growing in these past few days once I cut that bigger one out the middle. So yeah, like I said, man, broccoli's going pretty good. The leaves is kind of getting eaten up, but don't make no difference because I'm not growing it for the leaves. Like, you can eat the leaves, but of course everyone mainly wants the main head of broccoli that you got growing in the middle. So I'm gonna let them insects have the leaves. As long as they leave the broccoli itself alone, I'm good. Now right here in the middle, those are the onions, green onions. They also call them scallions. Now these, they're pretty much always ready. Whenever I want onions, you just pull them out the ground. And the onions itself on these, they're not full-size onions. They're real small, kind of just barely bigger than those little base of the stem there at the bottom. They're kind of just a little bit bigger than that. But, they're still edible. You can still use them like a regular onion. And this whole thing right here is what they call the scallion, or the green onion. You can chop that up, use it as tastes just like onion as well. So you can use that to replace, regular white onions. And a lot of recipes. You can't use it in everything, but it's good enough for me. And this, grows year round. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, it's very, very plentiful. Only planted like maybe 15 of them. Like one onion that I planted would turn into that whole cluster. Each one of these clusters was like just one plant, one onion. And it just divides and multiplies. And yeah. Get more and more onions. Then let's get on to the next one. These are carrots right here. This is actually my first time growing carrots. As you can see, it's going pretty great as well, just like the broccoli. Nice and tall. Hopefully y'all can get a good angle on that. No carrots yet, but if you see down on the base, hopefully in the next few weeks, you'll see the tops of the carrots start to poke on out of there, and they'll be ready. And when it comes to carrots, you don't have to actually pull them out the ground. You just leave them in there, and whenever you're ready to eat them, you take them out one by one. All right, so over here got collard greens. Got 3 collard green plants. One of them didn't make it. I actually harvested these the first time a few days ago. And as you can see, it's already grown back pretty good. Got this one real big leaf right here. Another big leaf. So yeah, gonna be harvesting these, throw them in the freezer, get them ready for Thanksgiving in a few days. Then over here have arugula. This is wild arugula. I know it probably looks like a weed. Unfortunately with arugula, man, as you can see, that stuff is growing great, but it has a real bitter taste. Arugula is one of those things you kind of mix with salad and other stuff like that. But, you know, got plenty of it. Right here, spinach. I only got 2 spinach plants. These 2 right here. Wanted to fill all this in, but the rest of the seeds didn't grow, so be stuck with those 2 plants, but they're growing pretty slow. Then you have chard. Something is definitely eating up this chard. This was all right, so like I said, this is the chard right here, going slow. Something's eating them up, but got some neem oil I'm gonna put on these, natural insecticide. Yeah, so this is everything I'm working with right now. Like I said, everything's going pretty good. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. You know, of course, this isn't a gardening channel, but just want to kind of show a little bit of everything I'm into. And